Hey, welcome back. I hope you all are doing lovely, and I hope you enjoy seeing more answers from Amberlynn from Tellonym. Today we're just going to do 10 questions. 20 is a little long, and I'd like to keep the video a little bit shorter for you all. So we're just going to do 10 for this video. So we have 10 more questions. I love how supportive your girlfriend is being. You were talking about how much you really wanted Taco Bell last night, and she brought you some food to keep you from binging. That is true ED recovery support, and I absolutely love that for you. Heart emoji. Amberlynn responds, "Yas." I fucking appreciate her so much. I was even texting her using my laptop during the live stream, telling her I wanted Taco Bell, but she cooked for me instead. Hard eyes emoji. Yeah, so this question must have come the day after her drunken live stream. And, you know, I thought it was really supportive and nice of her girlfriend to bring her a plate of rice and meatballs to keep her from ordering Taco Bell. So I thought that was pretty sweet. I don't remember, so I think that live stream may have taken place after she'd already failed her takeout challenge, so it wouldn't really have mattered at that point, but as far as the challenge. But at least her girlfriend was like, no, you're not going to order 50 tacos, here's some rice and meatballs because you're hungry. Hope you weren't being serious about using that Dollar Tree rope for bondage. They said bandage, but they mean bondage. That rope is completely wrong and unsafe for BDSM. Please put down 50 Shades and read about real BDSM and its safety practices. Amberlynn says, yes, I was joking. Laughing, crying emoji. Yeah, you know, hey, at least she was joking. The rope is probably being put in the car for car uses or something else, but thank goodness, because I don't need that mental image in my head. Back in the Destiny era, Destiny had a cat that ran away. You told a story about how a day or so before it ran away. It slipped through the door and got outside, but you ran after it and caught it. But mysteriously after that it ran away. From what it looks like in the videos, you weren't really enthusiastic about helping Destiny look for her cat and jumped right on the opportunity to get a new one. So my question is, did you really catch the cat after it ran outside, or was that just a cover story so you didn't look bad for losing your girlfriend's cat? Amberlynn says, our roommate literally admitted to letting her out at 3 a.m. after home from work with her boyfriend. Who was the roommate? So I didn't join the Amberverse until the Becky era, so I'm not familiar with who this roommate is, but who was that? And I guess, I don't know. So this is, she admitted to letting the cat out. It makes me wonder, was it an accident? The cat got out and it's like, well, it's 3 in the morning. Best of luck, kitty cat. Or did this roommate not like the cat and purposely let it out? How do you honestly deal with all the hateful, disrespectful shit people say to you? Like, you are so good at keeping your composure, because if I were you, I would have been beating people's ass. I generally don't feel like you don't deserve to be judged so harshly. It should be, I genuinely feel like you don't deserve to be judged so harshly. So, you know, poor grammar withstanding on this question, Amberlynn responds, I'm just numb to it at this point. I have accepted that people lack empathy and are cruel, fatphobic, immature, and judgmental. But thank you, I appreciate it. Again, playing the victim. And I really don't think she's numb to anything at this point, because she still is trying to prove things to people from the comments. She's still trying to... She still will say things about how, well, you know, these bad comments aren't helping my mental health, they aren't helping this. And I never see any fatphobic comments. Immature, Yeah, sure, maybe. But she just wants to think people are fat-phobic and don't have any other reason to dislike her, which couldn't be further from the truth. Are you in a polygamous relationship? It should be polyamorous, but you know. And Amberlynn responds, absolutely not. I would never be in a poly relationship. I am a one-person type of gal. Monogamy only for me. So I think this comes from last year. I believe Wifey was polyamorous. So if this is indeed the same Wifey from last summer, then that person would have had to have broken up with all of her other partners and is now only with Amber. But if it's a new one, it must be a monogamous person. If you were approached by my 600-pound life or something similar, would you do it? Or have you been approached by them previously? You have inspired me to buy the glow-in-the-dark putty in your last vlog. I love a putty moment. Amberlynn responds, OMG, that putty is great, lol. But yeah, the thought of being on a show like that sounds nice because they are literally there to help you. Like, duh, that is what the show is about. But deep down, I do not think I would be a good fit for a show like that because I am highly impatient and I hate all the interview shit and the waiting around to see if I was approved for the show or not. That process is extremely long. I actually auditioned for Family by the Ton years ago because they reached out to me. It literally took them 7 months just to tell me that they chose someone else. So is this different from her previous time when she was approached by TLC? Because I seem to recall her saying she was approached by TLC for a show. And I thought that show was My 600-Pound Life, but I could be wrong. But I seem to remember there being two different stories behind that. One of the stories was they rejected her because she wasn't train wreck enough. And then the other one being that she turned them down because she didn't want to do like the shower type stuff and like the humiliating type things that people do on those shows. Let me know if I'm remembering incorrectly or what you all remember from that. I just don't have the energy right now to go look up the clips. If Young Dumb Honey Bun made a complete, it should be. People learn how to frickin' spell. If Young Dumb Honey Bun made a compilation of all the times we think you lied, would you watch it and address the issues? Amberlynn says, I'd only do that if the video was short, straight to the point, wasn't condescending, or assumption-based. I don't want it to be rude, biased, or catering to her audience. Her audience dislikes me and judges my every move. A big reason I never respond to videos like this is because most rumors that are made up about me are believed by thousands. Kinda hard to get my word out there to a bunch of ears who only want to hear what they want to. Well, I'm part of Young Dumb Honey Bun's audience, and I don't hate you. I judge you based on your own merits and what I see. And I think a lot of others do the same, which is why so many people that are, quote, haters, were originally supporters of you, and then they slowly began to morph into hater nation because of what they saw. As far as her addressing a compilation like that, didn't she sort of do that during her drunk live stream a week or so ago, where there was a video from someone about all the times that Amberlynn's lied a little bit, and she was all like, "We know damn well that Amberlynn don't lie." So I don't know what. I honestly don't know what benefit we would get from having Amberlynn respond to anything like that, because she would just have excuses. Do you listen to any black artist? Eyebrow raised emoji. Amberlynn says, yes, majority of the music I listen to are black artists. So here we see Wifey's influence. I guess Wifey controls the radio. Do you still talk to Aunt Tammy? Amberlynn says, of course I do. So I included this one because a lot of previous questions, there was somebody saying things about like, well, Aunt Tammy said that you did X, Y, and Z. And Amberlynn's like, no, I didn't do that. Here's, what I did. So I'm wondering if this person asking all these questions about Aunt Tammy and bringing up Aunt Tammy as like a cousin of Amberlynn's. So I just find it very interesting. Lately, people seem to have been meaner to you than ever. I wish they'd understand that you have an addiction. Also, like you say, you can't change overnight. Real growth takes time. Listening to your medical team is all you need to do. I think you should tune out the others. Amber, I really hope you continue outpatient. Remember that you have fans that care. Amberlynn says, this is why I do not listen to constructive criticism 9 times out of 10. It is condescending and passive-aggressive. You really think being fake like this is a good thing? Do you not see what kind of a person you are underneath this charade? Likely, you will not only acknowledge your ill will, only decent human beings don't go this low. Somehow I know you will not learn from this experience. Either you will shrug it off or you will continue to spread negativity into the world. Right now, this planet needs kindness and peace. So, the first letter of each line of this paragraph spells liar, liar, and then Amber's spells loser on the second paragraph. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny, but so that's why I included that. However, the little subliminal message, notwithstanding there, they have a slight point, which kind of feeds into why people have turned on Amberlynn the past several years whenever she started to gain, hundreds of pounds, because people kept telling her that she needed to see a professional, get help. And each time, whenever she would go to a weight loss doctor, then she would come back, a day, 2 days later and contradict the weight loss doctor and not listen to them. So now she's finally in a program, and hopefully it will help her and stick. So there we have just a few questions with Amberlynn, just 10 this time to make it a little bit shorter for y'all and for me. So we'll do some more later. If you all have any questions that you would like Amberlynn to answer, let me know, and I will maybe submit it to her on Tellonym, since I do have a Tellonym account, if you don't happen to have one. So until next time, be safe and take care.